Trigger warning. The following content may discuss sensitive topics such as mental health, abuse, violence. Please proceed with caution and take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
Doesn't realise that if she goes in on people because she's trying to be relevant. Do you understand? Let's have a look.
But the most beautiful things in life.
Oh, I had it here. One sec. Where's it gone? Let's have a look. That's what she does. Oh shit, I've gone into it by accident.
When you get affected by someone saying something.
Dave's an idiot.
Was having a crack with someone.
Does he not know that she's done everything she does for the clout? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Top Gil, half the time you come with banter, Gil. You come with banter, but in this one occasion, you didn't want to have the banter. You didn't want to have the banter because
the first thing you said was this morning.
You've woke up this morning with your fucking head up your arse, and so today it's already a negative day for you, and you really don't give a fuck. So whatever anybody says,
It's not a negative.
Can you hear it?
You're not going to agree with it, but you're saying then too, mate. Oh, well, you can say this, and then you're saying. Then you're calling me a fat cunt and stuff like this. Well, I took that to heart.
But she's doing it to be relevant. She's doing it for the views, for the clout. Does he not realise it? Oh, I don't. This is why I don't jump in I don't jump in boxes. Have you noticed? The only person whose box I did jump in is Dave's. But I don't jump in boxes because you're just pushing people's viewers up. He's just building their platform. He's an idiot. Why has he got in there? It's true. She wanted him to get in the box.
You came
you said it after.
Because this is her building up her platform.
It does.
See, I'll never get in there.
My reaction was towards your action. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I understand. You woke up at the wrong side of the bed.
No, I didn't, actually. I was very happy this morning.
She had 100 earlier. He's given her 700 viewers.
Nice ass.
Do you know what I mean? She knows what she's doing.
Fuck girl. Green
Text
screen.
him, yeah.
Fuck off.
Text him. I've messaged him.
You know what I mean? Why don't you, babe, just go and take your face for a good old shit?
Why don't you do the same?
That's all you
need
talk
it.
is
You need a
shit.
fucking head with all that
You talk pure shit.
I didn't tell Dave to drop whoever put that in the message. Just saying, you're just giving her what she wants, and that's the platform. She had 100 viewers this morning because I was scrolling through, and now he's giving her 800. Do you know what I mean? She knows what she's doing.
I don't want an argument. I was just saying why
You know
don't
when you
you?
went wrong? You went wrong when you left the cult. You was better in the cult and you had a future.
You've got your fucking tongue so much up the cult's ass that you don't understand what shit she's speaking. That's how far you've got your fucking tongue up the cult's ass.
I know you're being abusive, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's okay because it's Top Gil. Top Gil, yeah.
Oh, look at fucking Angie. Wherever Dave is, Angie will be there right behind him. Come on, Dave, bend over, let me lick it a bit more.
Come on, Angie, my baby girl. Come on, Ginger.
I'm not getting in a box, never.
Oh, God, I'm being gingerphobic now.
Gingers have no rules.
Delusional Angie.
Yeah.
She's far up your ass, Dave.
Angie can climb that far up. She can touch my heart through my butthole.
She can sit up there, don't she?
Yeah.
So you like it from behind then?
That's why he's with Sam. He's like, come on, Sam, a bit more deeper.
Oh, Top Girl, come on, stop with the jealousy, girl. Fuck's
Are
sake.
you mad?
Come on, you gotta be jealous. Two races together, man. What's wrong with that?
Oh, come on, Sam, a bit more.
Come on,
Sam,
Top
to you it.
Top Girl, come on, girl. Come and join the racists.
No, thank you.
And when you last don't do it? Come on.
No, thank you.
So
Anyway,
everybody in the
what's,
chat, we can put big up the cult. Thank you.
I'll put cunt in the words immediately.
You really would do that? Yes, sorry, Mario.
What's for breakfast?
Someone's copying you. What do you mean, Annan? Copy me. What do you mean?
The Twix.
Oh, you like chocolate now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Angie's just WhatsApp me.
Everyone copies me. Morning.
Okay, I've got you. Angie's told me drop because I've given you a platform.
oh, are you listening to her?
No, Angie, I always listen to Angie. She's the queen of TikTok.
I'm his master.
No.
She's the queen of TikTok. Then again, the difference is Angie, everybody's coming here because they're here, not because of Top Girl.
They want to be you. Absolutely.
Yes, both of you guys. Can't you just talk with
Here's my baby girl. Here's my baby girl.
Trying to be like you. Tiki, what do you mean trying to be like me? What do you mean?
Right, sweetheart.
Top Girl, listen,
Just got silenced, Angie. What's, well, I don't know what you mean,
I
guys.
said what I said to him and he said it back to me, but
Oh, there's Remy.
bantering, it wasn't as deep as what I feel like you're making it this morning. Like, just it wasn't like a bad thing. I called him a racist to his face, and we were bantering. He was bantering back. It weren't that deep, and
It was Remy Trends. I'm not sure.
twisted into
You know what I
something.
think it is, Miss Remy? Because you made a few.
I don't think so.
Stop it, Dave.
Keep me on follow, Miss Remy. We'll have an international battle later.
It was very.
I'm not battling Dave anymore. I can't stand with any of this lot.
And you can see the context of it, but like I just think
Can't stand Remy.
Sweetheart, it's going to be mad when you fly over here to me and Sam, Miss Remy.
Shut up, Dave, you twat.
What's people going to say, babe? Hey. Been muted. Been muted. Why have I been muted? My Top Girl's ringing me now. That's Top Girl ringing me.
All because Remy said black versus white battle. Uproar because Dave said it after.
Top Girl, did you just hear what I said?
I don't know why people need to just stay away from them. That's it. Stop jumping in their boxes. Stop giving them platform. Stop battling them. Just stay away. And then Dave, stop complaining about this person said about racist. This person said because you're battling the people that do that. You're battling Remy that constantly is going on about racism. Yeah. And but the box of Top Girl is constantly going on about racism. Why bother?
David, when she is affected, can you just be a little bit respectful?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Respect is earned, my
Both of you.
brother. Respect is earned, bro.
Both of you.
Bro,
Let's
respect
talk.
is earned. Respect is earned.
Yeah,
Just because
yeah.
she's a lady, and she's a lady, respect is earned. It works both ways, bro.
100% agree with you, but you're the man, so you can start.
Yeah, I'm a man, and this girl does fuck all but curse every cunt out on this.
They were calling him. This is what I'm trying to say. They're just doing it to get the clout from him. Do you know what I mean?
Agree on that.
Yes, so when I feel respected,
People
I'll
need to listen to me.
respect.
I listen. I don't jump in boxes. You won't see me in anyone's boxes. Apart from, I might jump in Miss Red's box, but that's about it. But she's already got a massive platform, innit?
She's probably going to go in on me, and I've just called her beautiful.
Morning.
Good morning, babe.
Good morning.
Oh no, the fucking screen's went black.
Oh, now you got Michelle in there.
Top Girl's mic's not working. Just like it's not.
Okay, what's up? Why?
I don't know. It did that the other day, but it's just like
Just scroll up and then come back.
yeah, I might need to restart.
Yeah,
I think Dave is joining the clique.
Hey! Oh, did you hear me?
He can go where he wants. He can go where he wants, and I can battle who he want. Or I want. Absolutely. He can do whatever he wants, and so can I.
point is just not improving.
Well, you don't think so? Them having a laugh. Absolutely is.
Yeah, thank you.
He's now starting to battle Remy. Do you know what I mean? Fuck that. Fuck that, Dave.
I'm sorry. You're a bit Dave.
Dave, Dave can battle who he wants. So can I. I'm not battling him again.
Actually, on a diet, and I've lost nearly a stone and a half.
These people put me through fucking hell, man.
You good Top Girl.
Do I look pale?
Miss Remy,
Hello.
8 o'clock, white versus blacks. I'll see you there.
Shut up, you twat. You're such an idiot.
I'm not battling him again. I'm controlling. Absolutely, I'm controlling. Yes.
I can't believe that.
Absolutely.
I thought my mic was still not working. At least I know how to fix it next time.
Look at all the views he gave him.
Oh,
Well, yeah, good luck with your battle with Remy later, Dave. He wonders why they keep going about race, because he keeps jumping in their boxes, being friends with them, for fuck's sake. Your eyes look sore. No, that must be the filter. They're fine in the mirror. Ignorant questions that are true. I do what I want. I don't give a shit.
What the fuck have I come into?
You're talking to me.
I was being a fatty.
Gigi is wanting this reaction. Yeah, she wants the reaction from me. She wants Dave to get in the box. She had 100 views. He just... Right, next. What other gossip do we have? Let me have a look. Gigi's wired. He's trolling. Dave is trolling them. Yeah, is that why he battles Remy? Can't stand that Remy. Morning, Johnny. I think I'm just going to stay in my own fucking lane. Listen, I get this message, right? Oh, no, it's on this phone. Let me swap my phones over. Wait a minute. What am I on? Delete Angie 11. Morning.
One of the most enjoyable, like...
Friday. No, I'm only... What do you mean? Do you mean the box bells? Oh, no. You can't control who people battle. You're right, I can't, but I can control who I battle. They do this because they don't want you to be with Dave. They're jealous. Oh, listen, let them have it now. I'm not battling him. I can't be asked with all that. Do you know what I mean? He can go and give Remy clout. I'm not giving anyone clout on this fucking app. I woke up and I chose violence, absolutely. I love all the violence. Oh, leave me alone, guys. I've just woken up, for God's sake. I only woke up half an hour ago. I'm still tired. Give me a break. We've got a lot of videos to play this morning, guys. Johnny, jump in the box. People jump in the box. Let's do some boxes. Angie and David like a married couple. You're better on your own. I think I'm better on my own as well. Be careful what you say today, guys. Angie's on fire. He's in the box. Here's Johnny.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Praise violence today, Johnny. I can hear you. You're right.
Yeah, good, you? Yeah, I seen that. I think it was a bit ridiculous this morning, just by both of them saying, let's have a battle, blacks versus whites, and then trying to make it out to be something racist. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God. Was that this morning?
Yeah, that's what Top Girl was affected by. Remy and Dave both are having a battle with
Let's
each other.
face it though, if me and someone else said that, yeah, Remy would be going off on one, but it's because it's her, it's fine.
Well, Remy actually was the one that said first, right, blacks versus whites to Dave, and then Dave said, right, black or whites versus blacks.
Listen, Remy is trying to get him with Dave. So is Top Girl trying to get him with Dave to have that. You know what I mean? Well, fuck it. I can't be asked. I can't stand Remy. I can't stand the woman. She's done a lot to me. She's said a lot to me. And Dave, you can battle who you want. I'm not battling you again.
Yeah, the crazy thing about it is Top Girl was so affected by it, but
Yeah.
it wasn't even, it was just a bit of banter between the two of them, but she was trying to make it out to be a racism thing, which it wasn't at all.
She's in a little clique, innit? Do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to battle anyone that associates with the clique, to be honest.
Yeah, there was no racism in it whatsoever. It was just light banter between the two of them, both chats going at each other. That was it.
Who made it a deal? Top Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because she needs some content, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, both Dave and Remy were in there in the box, and both of them said clearly that it was just banter between the two of them. It was being made out to something that it wasn't whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that the people are right. The race card always gets pulled out on this app. It's just shocking.
No, Dave can start battling Remy. I'm not battling him again. You can start battling him. I can say what I want, do what I want. I don't give a shit. I'm bare on my own, man. To be fair. I can't be asked with it all. I honestly can't be asked with all this racism shit. Do you know what I mean? That's going to be constant now. Do you know what I mean? Because he's battling Remy. You know what I mean?
It is really double standards what people are saying in the chat there. Because if you were to say that, Ange, coming out of your mouth to someone...
No, Dave, I don't want to battle you no more. Go and battle Remy, I can't be asked. Yeah, she's part of that clique. It's got to be constant racism all the time now. I want to stay away from them, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to associate with anyone associated with Remy. Sorry. It's my choice, my decision. There's always racism of that lot, constantly. Do you know what I mean? That's what you're going to get now. Yeah, I mean,
Dave was right, because Dave went into Top Girl's box and says, look, you're making it out to something and it's not.
You're trying to get in with Dave, a bit of clout, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do. I'm better off my own, to be honest. It's not. Remy has said a lot of fucking things about my looks, my hygiene, my mental health. She's really gone in on me for months.
Anything happened last night? I wasn't on late.
I can't stand her. Huh?
Did anything happen last night? I wasn't on that late last night.
I think Canadian Angie was live. I know, and EQ Minx, I've got a couple of videos of that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some of that this morning.
Yeah. And I think EQ jumped into the box. I don't know if Canadian Angie went live, because I was waiting for her to go live. But I don't think she came on, did she?
Yeah, see, I was off last night. I didn't stay on late. So I don't know. I didn't see much on the FYP this morning either about it, so I'm not too sure. But I've seen EQ Minx's stuff on there. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, what was said there? Because there's a couple of things on the FYP, but I haven't actually listened to them. I was on my FYP at 12.
Yeah, it was basically them and saying, well, they brought it to the app, and if it was that so serious, tell you shouldn't come. And
exactly, Bonnie Scott. No, because now that Dave's doing battles with Remy, I'm not. What are we going to do 4 ways? Absolutely not. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be all racism now. I'm out. Do you know what I mean? Dave can sit and battle Remy, but I can tell you, it's already happened. Talking about racism, and I can't be asked.
And it's just when the racism thing...
If Dave can't see that Remy's doing it for clout, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the racism, as soon as that's pulled out, it just puts a dampener on everything for everyone. It just brings the platforms down, and no one wants to talk about it.
I mean, look, already today, they're talking about racism. I don't want to get involved in all that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want anything to do with them. It's going to be constant. There'll be another scenario, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's always something. I just can't stand it when it comes up to, because as soon as something comes up about racism, it goes on for days and days, and it just doesn't die down. It just keeps continuing on.
Yeah, the further things from it. Yeah.
And the main thing was that battle was nothing to do with racism. It was both of them just having a bit of banter with each other. That was simply it.
Yeah, I love the drama, guys. Whoever said that, I love the drama. Yeah, you know me, but however, not when it's about racism. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's going to be always now. You know what I mean? About racism. No. No, it's just giving Remy clout. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to battle Dave. You know what I mean? That's my decision. I'm just going to stay on my own lane, man.
Yeah, it's a topic that I just don't see why it keeps coming onto the platform. But it seems to be... It hasn't
come on my platform, to be fair. It was, I think, Top Girl mentioned it, I think.
Yeah, but the thing is, why do they keep... The more it keeps on being brought to the forefront of the platform, the more it's bringing racism out in people as well. Because I've watched it all happen, and people do start to be racist when they see it's being talked about a racist subject on here, because the amount of people I've seen racism with that I didn't expect it from, but they have in the comments, have been racist in the comments, not on here, I haven't seen it, but in other platforms that have been on. I've seen it as soon as it goes to a racism topic, people be racist. It's just facts that it's happening.
You give them content, otherwise it's like, it's just giving them content, isn't it? Absolutely.
Morning, Kerry.
Who else is in the box? Jojo. Hi, Jojo.
Oh, yeah.
Morning.
Yeah, just fed up with it all, really. Do you know what I mean?
You look really
Now they're
down
trying to get him with
today,
Dave and that, trying to get in there because they've got no content, get him with Dave and that, get the clout off Dave. Well, I'm not giving no Dave no clout to give to fucking her. That's how I see it. Hi, Jojo.
You okay? You look really down today.
No, I just tired. You know what? I'm tired.
I went into Minx's live last night, and as soon as I got in the box...
Yeah, I saw you in there. What happened?
Well, you know what I was saying to you, how, like, it really upset me what, like, Chelsea had said and stuff, because it happened years ago to me, and I've never carried full term, I've never had children, and this is what I was saying, it really did affect me, and I was shocked how much it affected me. I'm not going to go on to, like, but, so I went in to, like, say that, and then as soon as I went in, obviously, Canadian Angie was like, you know, I was bad mouthing Chelsea in your box, and I said, yeah, but it's nothing I wouldn't say to her, do you know what I mean? Because I would say it to her as well. It's not just, like, Talia and that it's upset, and I'm not a fan of them. Well, anyway, I got out the box, and I did think afterward there was more I wanted to say, but yeah, I think I just waffled a bit. But no, like, they weren't like talking about you nasty or nothing, but they were like a little bit concerned about you. So as soon as they started like talking about you, I dropped out because I didn't want to be part of it.
About me?
Gypsy Bird, I never said I didn't say anything. I did say all that to Angie. I didn't say that. I said to Angie, I did say all what I said, and I did say I'd see Chelsea local, and I was fuming and upset at the time, and I did like actually want to rip her head off. I did say that. And I said that to Angie and Minx, and I would say it's nothing I wouldn't say to Chelsea's face either. But I've calmed down now. And I was shocked the way it upset me. I didn't think it'd upset me like that, do you know what I mean? And I think I've got a right to be, like, upset. You know, I've had my own stuff go on, so...
You were saying answer the door.
See, the thing is, it was a very, very delicate subject, and a loss to anyone, regardless of how it happens, is awful to happen. But my personal view on it was that live that Rickster and Talia done. To me, watching it, it seemed very staged. Now, that's only my opinion. It did seem very staged how it was being done. So just going on that video alone, that we watched the live alone, I can understand why people are very, very sceptical about it as well, regardless of what's been shown afterwards, because how that was put out, that live, was very staged. It was like reading from a script, and that's where I understand people may well then be in two minds and which I don't think is right to doubt anyone. You should take something like that on face value. But as we know, it's the internet, and what people stay on here, you can't take it for to be the truth.
Well, anyway, I just like thought to come in and say hello, but no, I do, yeah. Well, obviously you'll see it because it's probably been recorded anyway, and I'm not a flip-flop. I don't go into people's boxes, really. I go into Angie's, and I went in there last night, so... when they asked me when I first went in, she said, I was bad mouthing Angie's live. I said, yeah, I'd like support Angie and that, so I do go into her live. But obviously, as soon as I got in the box, I knew they're obviously going to defend her because they love her, don't they? So, and then we were just talking about losses and stuff, and I said what I'd been through, because it might be different in the likes of Air Canada and stuff, how you treated, and I stayed in for 5 days, but people are saying they don't believe it, so I don't know. Anyway.
I'm sorry, but Trezzy, no, I do not trust me. I like men. So can I, Jojo, can I say one thing quickly? Don't listen to the people in that live. I mean, I saw it and it amazes me the fact that EQ can literally cuss out Minx and say to her like, "Oh, you're always like this. You're always sitting on the fence. You never say what's on your mind," and stuff like that. It's annoying me and stuff. And then literally Minx is like, "Oh yeah, but it's just my opinion." And to me, it amazes me how they're the group of people, and then you've got like Evil Kieran and I can't remember what the Jodie as well, and they're all like sort of going like basically just blindly backing EQ. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. I've never understood, like, even if you're friends, surely if someone's done something wrong, you would like call them out on it. Like, you don't need to stop being friends with them. But like, yeah, I mean, it's literally EQ and her minions. But the one thing I wanted to...
Sorry, Henry, go
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
No, carry on, sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say, just very quickly, because I completely missed this. With Dave and Top Girl and Remy, can you just give me a quick rundown of what happened? Like...
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think it was that deep, really.
Wasn't.
I mean,
Both of them were battling each other.
White on battle, and then Top Girl made it into something it wasn't really.
Karen Smith, you're getting a follow. So
basically, in that battle,
you didn't get into an argument or anything with them, did you?
No. Basically, in the battle, what happened was Remy and Dave were both battling each other. Remy says to Dave, "Right, it's blacks versus white," and Dave said to his ones, "Right, it's whites versus blacks," and then Dave had went into Top Girls and had said the same thing in there, and Top Girl made it out to be racism. Both Remy and Dave both get into Top Girl's box and both said it was a bit of banter between two of them, and there was no racism behind it. It was just like banter between the two of them.
Do you know, I see it, the way creators, I feel like some creators, if they see something wrong, they're almost obliged to like call it. It's like, I don't understand, maybe it's a creator thing, I'm not a creator, but why does everyone like need to like for example, like say Top Girl calling that out, saying, "Oh, that's rated, blah blah blah." It's like, if they're clearly bantering between them two, why do you need to make it into a thing and stuff like that? And I'm not just talking about Top Girl in general, I'm talking about all creators. Why do people always feel the need to like correct people and like say this is wrong? It's like, we know what's right from wrong. It's just, I mean, maybe it comes with the territory.
If there was any wrongdoing in it, Miss Remy would have called it out straight away, and Miss Remy wouldn't be agreeing with Dave in Top Girl's box. So that in itself, both Dave and Miss Remy agreeing that there was no malice behind it, was banter between the two of them having a battle, shows that there was no racism in it. Because if it was racism, Miss Remy
would have called it out. Yeah, no, you're right. Anyways, how are you guys this morning?
All good.
And
Jojo, you okay?
If you've got the video, will you play it? Of me? Just play it.
What's that?
If you've got the video of me, just play it. I'd had a few wines, and I did regret it once I got in there. I thought, why have I done this?
Oh, by the way, while we're on the topic, I've never seen this. Did you guys see what EQ did? That little like box with the little Teddy Lamb or the...
Yeah, I seen that this morning.
I never saw that. I saw that this morning. I was literally like, no, she did not. I was like... what did that happen like yesterday, or was that originally?
No,
maybe I
thought it was
not
from the
video.
FYP last night, because I seen it this morning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking hell.
Gemini.
Sorry. What are we talking about?
Nah, it's okay. So to be fair, I mean, you said yesterday we should stop talking about this anyway. So, KB, I need to know the lowdown. I need to know what's going on.
EQ, what's all that about?
Sorry?
Someone mentioned a blackout on EQ. What's all that about?
No, but I think it was Courtney. Courtney was saying we should do a blackout on EQ. But the thing is, with EQ, you're never gonna, because her followers are literally, they're not the same followers as like your followers, Angie. All her followers are like young minions. They're all like, they just follow her blindly. And they're all like a bit incel sort of thing. So, yeah.
The thing is, a blackout A blackout does not work on this app or any platform for that matter. And trying to get someone off the app doesn't work on this app for that matter either. We all know through previous people that's on here who have done very wrong, serious things, and they're still on the app. So it doesn't work. You can call for blackouts all you want. It just doesn't work.
I don't think you can run anyone. Even if someone doesn't get viewers, they can still go live. Nothing's stopping them from going live.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know, Nat the Brat, you're right. It's like the cult here. They follow you blindly, Angie. And you've cussed the cult out many times. So...
Yeah. True. No, yeah, they had a blackout on me once, didn't they?
Oh, that was an epic fail. Do you remember?
I actually got more views.
and that's the thing about it. It draws in more attention to your platform because people want to find out what's going on then or why they're doing the blackout. Let's go in and see who's in there. So it brings more viewers actually in.
Exactly. That was
What's your plan for today, Angie?
Well, she's chose violence, so be careful.
I woke up in a right bad mood.
I must be bastards constantly like drama.
Right, Angie, I'm going to jump on because we're going to have a breakfast here, but I'll be in the comments.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Angie, does that mean the talent show is off?
No, it's still on.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, okay, I thought like you were angry with Dave and he was going to be a judge, wasn't he? So.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. I haven't got black eye, guys. I think it's the filter. Because if you see, it's gone now, isn't it? Well, it's still there. I think I've got black eye.
No, it's a shadow from your eyelid.
Yeah, it's a shadow, guys. It's called what you have, eye bags. But yeah, it's because I don't know why it does that, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, thank you. Someone purchased a subscription. Yeah, it's a filter. We have all the bags. It does look that way, doesn't it?
Indigo moon.
It does look that way, doesn't it? It is just the shadow.
It is a shadow. It's from your eyelid because your eyelid comes out further.
Yeah, look, does it look there? It looks like I got a massive bruise.
It looks like someone punched you. Sheila's had enough.
What the hell? It does look like it, even in the mirror. Yeah, no, it's fine, guys. It's fine.
And before I jumped down when you played the video, because I was drunk, I can't remember.
What video?
The one of me last night.
Jojo wants all the clout. Anyways, Angie, I'm going to drop, okay? I'm going to go and have some breakfast. Thank you, guys. Bye.
I haven't seen the video. I haven't seen it, guys. Who's going through my videos?
I don't want all the attention at all. Why would I? Don't go live or nothing. I just watch Angie, so.
These videos are funny, aren't they? Those videos. Door. Why does people keep saying door? Have they said someone at your door, Jojo?
No, it's not mine.
What's that behind you? There's nothing sporty. There's nothing behind me I can see in the mirror and the phone. Bell keeps going. Did you doorbell on the video? What video? Is it what? Why does he keep going doorbell? That you just watched. I don't know, I'm lost, man. What the hell? I don't know what even people are talking about. But I've got message. What's this messages I've got? Angie. So I'm just going through my messages. I just, I'm tired. Money, mate. No, I didn't have a good sleep, no. It was like this, my breast hair was burning. I don't know why. I think that might be the, actually, you know, we were talking about the menopause. I think it might be the menopause. It was burning right here on the side here. I think that's the menopause. For fuck's sake. Why? Acid reflux, no. It's not my liver, it's my breast. Palpitations are gone, yeah. It's not drinking, it's the breast. I think it's menopause. You know, you change in it and changes and stuff. The fucking liver's down there. Yeah, it's definitely menopause, yeah. Oh, and don't even say cancer, it's very unlikely. Breast pain is, can be a symptom, but it's not common. Oh my God, I don't need a mammogram. What the hell's wrong with people? It's menopause. It's very unlikely of breast cancer. Breast cancer is very rare, not common to cause pain or burning. I think it's menopause. It's gone now, though. I know people are weird. Oh my God, I don't need to get a checkup. All these doctors. Yeah, I have mammograms every month. Yeah, I think it's the menopause that... Your breast changes, isn't it? Yeah. I'm doing an FYP at 12. Yeah, hormones and all that, that's what it is, yeah. Yeah, I sometimes get it on this one as well. I know, isn't it? Thought, yeah. I think it's the menopause. Did you at 38? Wow. Nearly bloody, I'll be 50 this year. What's a chemical menopause?
I'm on injections for chemical menopause. It forces you into menopause.
Yeah. Does anyone get paid, like burning in their breast? Burning sensation?
No. Doesn't mastitis cause something like that?
What's that?
Mastitis. I think it's like an inflammation.
You do, yeah. I see some people do,
I do. I've never even suffered like before time of the month with like sore boobs and that.
Mm-hmm. It's quite common.
Yeah.
I put down to fibro. Yeah. Oh, right, 'cause you got fibro, have you?
Someone was asking on the live last night, is it over 18 for the talent contest? Because they've got someone who's 16 that wants to come on it.
I have that as well, Sarah. That's what I think I have. Yeah.
But don't go live. Wow, why are the comments so horrible?
I
I know, I literally asked you the question and they're saying you don't go live. I've never gone live. I'm too scared to go live.
I don't really have symptoms of menopause. I get sometimes a bit of burning in my breasts, but that's it. And sometimes I get sweaty at night, mainly at night, you know, like night sweats. But they're not like sweats, just feeling like clammy, more like clammy, I think. Yeah, kind of like I have to take the duvet off. Why do people keep saying doorbell?
So I've just realised it's my emails. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the start.
Email, yeah.
Basically, I think when my menopause, I get like, last night I was getting over burning sensation here. It was proper burning here. It's okay now though. And hot. I just get hot. Not so much sweaty, but really hot at night. So I like to take but only at night. I don't really get it in the day, which is weird. So I like to take the duvet off. I don't think I need to get a test. I think that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, do you get that as well?
I'm like a new woman since I went on the HRT. Can't even believe
it's not night sweats. It's not night sweats. It's just like feeling hot. You know, like to take the duvet off, just clammy. You know, not sweaty though. Yeah. That's when you do sweat. Yeah, at night. It's always at night time.
I'm on tablets.
You wake up soaked, really?
No, I'm not talking to myself. I'm going to go and I'm hungover. I need to do me cleaning.
Oh, okay.
I'll be with the horrible comment and see you later.
See you later, Jojo.
Ciao.
No, I don't think I need my bloods done. I think it is the menopause. I'm at that age now, and I am nearly 50. But my breast was burning on this breast. I mean, it's okay now, thank God. But it's proper burning here. And then I was hot, and then I was tossing left. And I think that's why I'm not sleeping maybe as well, because of menopause. Then I take the duvet off, and I don't want, not battling Dave. I don't care. And now it's the itchy ear with the itchy ear. No, I don't get itchy ear. I get what I get. My menopause is a burning sensation in this breast that I got last night. Yeah, it was probably burning, man. It was really sore. And then I got hot, sweaty, not so much sweaty, but hot. And I get tired. You get itchy ears. No, I don't actually really get my breast checked. I've got mammogram in May because I think I get it on this breast as well. So I get them on both. No, it won't be my first mammogram. When you have your first mammogram, 80% of women do get called in because they have nothing to compare it with, because that's how they check in it. They compare it with the previous mammogram. This is like my fifth. So I think, what is the month date I get? Mine's in May. I can't be bothered sitting up. I can't be bothered. Does it hurt? It just doesn't hurt. It just feels a bit uncomfortable. I don't particularly like them, but It takes about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Doesn't take long. I get an actual report because I got this app, so I get an actual report, like summary of what the what he sees in the thingy bob. No, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a foul mood.
Can they show the actual NHS release forms from the hospital? Because what she's holding up doesn't look legit. Now, the black markings on that, we all know her name is Talia Dean, or she goes by Talia Dean. So what is she crossed out there? Her real name is Natalia Francesca, which is all over the internet, on YouTube and everywhere else. So when it's blacked out, what has she blacked out there? It can't be her name because everyone knows her name. So no one's questioning the black markings on that paper is what? Well, it's definitely not her name. We all know her name. So what has she blacked out? Is that paper from 2017? And she's just altered the dates. I mean, there's a lot of questions here, and no one can blame anyone for questioning it because she's made everything public. 2017, she suffered a miscarriage. 2018, she says that she never wants to know what it's like to lose a child. But you lost one in 2017. Was that not a child to you through miscarriage? I mean, the moment you conceive, that is your child. And you're going to feel the pain no matter, hopefully don't miscarry the child. But if you do, you're still going to lose that child. Sorry, I'm sick, but I don't understand. And that's why people are questioning it. And nobody can sit there with chest and say, look what you're doing to her. Well, there's a lot of questions. And people are going to dig and they're going to find that this is not making sense.
I think that, Angie, the biggest questions was, I think that she said she couldn't have children or he had the snip. And I think that's what people, and I've spoken to her, and she said that was just a bit of banter about the snip, about him having the snip. So I think that's people's questions as to, the snip. And she said that was banter.
But did she say that he did have the snip?
No, she said he hasn't had the snip.
Oh, well, I don't know. And put her, I think she's 40, right? So, first of all, it'd be harder to conceive. Second of all, she would have...
can I just correct you? I conceived and I was, I think, 39. I would have been, I was 39.
Yeah, you can still conceive. I'm not saying you can't. They just say it's a little bit harder. Because usually women over 35 have a more difficult, it's medical, you can look it up. So it's just a more difficult time.
Funny enough, yeah.
But, and also women over the age of 35, I think 40, they have a higher risk of miscarriage, definitely. Again, no one can go after anyone for questioning because of all the things that are out there in public, all the things on YouTube and everywhere else. People have a right to question it. And I think people should be free to question it and not be judged on questioning it. We all have a right to question it. Not, like I said, yeah, the words are hurtful, definitely, for all of us. There's not a day that goes by that you don't think, oh, today they would have been one. And it stays with you. And people that have lost children understand that. But at the same hand, for me, I'm not going to be taking a fool. And if she is lying, she has, oh my God, she's made a mockery of what people go through. And that would be disgusting. So she's never going to come out and say, oh, look, I lied about this, because everyone's going to turn against her. So it's going to be up to us to get enough stuff.
Can I just say though, I did predict it weeks ago. I did call it out that, she's going to be, when she said she was pregnant, I did predict it.
So did Corey, and we have a video of Corey. Rickster called him.
I did predict it, but I'm not saying that she has. I'm not saying she hasn't. I don't know. It's just a very, very sensitive subject. You know what I mean?
It is. I think, but again, either she's going to come out and say it, or hopefully some family member can tell us, look, you're right or you're wrong. But until then, everyone that goes after, how can you question somebody's miscarriage? Well, in this case, you can. Because there's past things that she said, things that she's done that just don't add up. So when something's not adding up, I hope people would use their brain cells and be, well, hold on a minute. This might not be true.
Someone just asked me, can I just reply to this? Do you mind? Someone just asked me, why can't I have an honest opinion? I've spoken to Talia. Okay. I did have a prediction, as you know, that, she's pregnant, she's going to have a miscarriage. Yes, I did. But however, she has sent evidence of it. Listen, I don't know whether that's true or not. And that's why I can't have an opinion, because I think it's such a sensitive subject. And there's no way I'm going to sit here and call her a liar. I just can't do that.
But if you did get the evidence, if one of her family members came up and said, would you then call her a liar? Would you then, if you had everything in front of you, would you then at that point admit that she lied?
My problem here, though, Angie, is that she's very vulnerable. And I don't want to be doing something.
She's vulnerable.
Yeah, I don't want her doing anything to herself. Do you know what I mean?
So she would only be vulnerable if this actually happened and no one's believing her. She could be in a bad headspace. But if she did this and she was never pregnant, how is she vulnerable? She did it with the intent to deceive everyone and to be a fucking liar.
But can I ask you, what if she's telling the truth? How would you feel if you found out, even though it's a bit of a coincidence, I get what you're saying and, the banter.
Yeah, I wouldn't care. Like, I don't care. Like, to me, either way, I don't care. Because after what her and that prick did to me and what they were trying to do, doxing that poor woman who they had no sympathy for, who had lost her child, they were going to put up, or I think they did put a picture up of a child that had passed away. They had no remorse. They had no guilt. They had no conscience of, what if that mother was on TikTok? What if she was scrolling and saw her son? Did they stop and think what they're doing to other people? So I don't care either way. If she did, oh well, very sad for your loss. If she's lying about it, you can sure as hell hope that I hope this whole app hammers her to the ground. And
Angie, so you're saying you don't believe her, okay? And this is not me hating on her, but you're saying you don't believe her. But if she showed up all this evidence, right, which you may think is fake, and she sent all that, do you not think she may be, unwell?
I think there's a lot of manipulation from Prickster on her. I have read that she came from a past very abusive relationship. And the guy's name, I think, was Adam Dean, was her ex. Apparently, he smashed her against a wall. So she does have, and I'm very sorry for her for that, that she's endured that in her life. But I think she comes from a DV background.
But can you understand why I'm not going to have an opinion on it? Because, if it is from him or her, I don't know. And, we don't know that. And if this is a lie, to me, this is a very unwell person. If she has, so I can't sit and have an opinion on social media because, if she was to do something to herself, I would not be able to live with myself.
But that wouldn't be your fault. That would be, she's not going to do anything to herself. But if she did, I understand what you're saying. Yes. But no one can hold anyone responsible for that. Nothing you're going to say is going to cause her to harm herself.
Yeah.
Because
what do you think she was in hospital for? Because she was in hospital, wasn't she? I mean, I know that could have been for something else.
But how do you know that?
Well, I don't.
How do you know that form's not from 2017? And she just, if you look at that form, the first date of 2025 looks legit. And she could have whited it out and put it in. Look at the second one.
You know what I think? I'm going to be honest. I think she's capable of doing something to herself.
That hospital bed, by the way, was probably rented and put in her room because all the lights were off. There was no machines. There was no heart. There was nothing in that room. Don't put it. Don't swear to me.
I think she's capable of doing something to herself. I don't think, I don't know. She's come on my platform and said that. I don't know if that was an act. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
Well, listen, if you want to If you think she's the type of person that's very vulnerable and might do something to herself, then stay out of it like you have been. But you cannot hold a platform and stop people from talking.
No.
Well, that's what you're doing. Everyone that comes in, I don't want anyone talking about Talia, get out. Well, you can't do that because then you're muting people from having an opinion. And if people come into your box and want to discuss they don't believe her or they do believe her, that's not on you. I mean, people have a right to a voice on the platform. Some people will come after you and say, you're horrible, she had the miscarriage, because they're so adamant to want to believe it. There are people that just go with what everyone's saying. But if people sit down and do research and look into things she said, you're going to question it. I mean, in 2017, if she lost a child. But in 2018, you're saying you would never want to feel the pain. But you had a miscarriage in 2017. It doesn't compute with me.
You know, another side of me is saying though also, I think people are trying to bring EQ down.
100%, but they never will. They never will. Red's been doing this I've been on the app for 4 years and she's been going after EQ for 4 years on and off. So this is nothing new to me. You're never going to bring anyone down. You're not bringing EQ down.
Can I ask you a question? Because, you know, EQ has said a lot of things and I've had opinions about it. She knows about that, right?
Everybody said a lot of things. You've said a lot of things. I've said a lot of things.
No, absolutely. I'm just talking about EQ. She said a lot of things, but I just feel people are triggered and affected now because all other creators are affected. It's like now a big hoo-ha. Where was the big hoo-ha 6 months ago, 4 months ago, when she had opinions about this and opinions about that? Why does this is not the worst, EQ has said. So I don't understand why the big hoo-ha now. You know, why did you have the big hoo-ha 6 months ago?
I'm going to tell you why.
I feel like people are affected because they've been told they need to be affected.
No, what's happened is Talia's opened up the heartstrings of every woman on the app that suffered a loss of a child. Okay, this is what's happening. So everyone's outraged that anyone, myself, you, Evil Queen, whatever, is going after this woman. How could you? She's lost a child. But they're not thinking to check, and because these two are known to be compulsive liars and cause a lot of shit on the app, Rickster and Talia. So everyone's they've opened up, they're smart in what they do if she's lying, that they've opened up a floodgate of sympathy. So Talia's there crying. Her stories don't even add up. Her timeline doesn't add up at all. But anyways, they've opened up a floodgate of sympathy. Without women are going to jump. As soon as you say, oh my God, I had a miscarriage, anyone that's had one is going to empathize with that and is not going to hear anything else but that. So, well, who's the evil person that's going around saying and mocking them? Well, Evil Queen is. I am. Maybe other people are saying, look, we don't believe this. And there is other people saying, we don't believe this. Those people are getting attacked. But Evil Queen's getting it bad because she said the words that she said. They're all saying she's insensitive. But again, as much as the words were hurtful, even for me to hear, I can also look at the side of someone that's been abused by these people for over 2 years. And that's where her reaction comes from. And I'm not going to fault her for that. Because I lost it because what they did to me for 4 months. And what they're doxing people for no reason.
Can I just say something though, Angie? And I had this opinion, what I said yesterday, that I just feel EQ has said worse, right? There was no big hoo-ha there. And I just feel that there's now a big hoo-ha because, you know, other creators have jumped on it. And it's like everyone's jumped on this train, right? Where was he big? She said worse before. So why are you affected now? You weren't affected 6 months ago. I guarantee all these people will be back on a platform when it's calmed down, when it's blown over. They'll be back on a platform in 2 weeks. And my question to you that the people that are going to go back on a platform in 2 weeks, well, you're not affected anymore? You're affected now? You've jumped on a train, right? Because other people have, other creators have. You know, people are pulling on heartstrings. But where was that six months ago? Because I'm telling you, she said worse before. But
I've followed it for a long time. I've been with EQ for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. So people are affected now. It's only because there's a big hoo-ha now on the app. Now people are scared to go. People are scared now to have their true, I think, opinions because of this hate train. I think
Well, I think it's because if you have an opinion, because again, the storyline is here that she is apparently, or she says she's had a miscarriage. So again, you're tugging at the hearts of women who have had miscarriages, which is probably 80 to 90% of women have suffered a loss.
Yeah, but
So
she mentioned SIDS. What about I've got to say it, Angie. What about what she said about SIDS? How come no one was?
no one cared. No one gave a shit, but they're bringing it up now. So there's definitely a hate train against Evil Queen. Corey's like the biggest melt on the planet. He thinks he's going to bring her down and he's going to become the king of the app. And this is what Corey's doing. Corey's heading the whole thing. Corey will sit in Red's box and trash. Oh, I'm going to do an exposure on Canadian Angie. EQ's done. Nah, Corey, the only one's going to be done is you. No one's going to want you on their platform. Stick to Red. Stick to Red because she's trash. And Corey's become just as trashy. Corey is heading everything. And then they're all jumping. Oh, Corey's their mouthpiece.
The only thing that I think bothers me with Corey is the fact he silenced me with the police call. And he said to me there was a police phone call that he got from the police. There's a bully group towards Talia and Rickster, and he got a warning. And he said to me that if they did something to themselves, then, there's going to be a legal action, a huge legal action. So I felt that I was being silenced for my opinions.
Yeah. Well, he was
However,
obviously...
I don't know, and I'm not going to have my opinion.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you this, Delusive. Everyone on the app's picked up that you're acting different, and it's like you're not talking where usually you're very debate, like you like the debates and you like to have the discussion. We've all noticed. Everyone, even people that in the chat and stuff have noticed you're different with it. I wouldn't let Corey Wilde scare me. Again, you cannot be held responsible. Was Red held responsible for bullying Zach, and then Zach doing what he did to himself, her sending the pictures to everyone, and Zach may not have made it? Was Red responsible? No. What someone chooses to do to themselves is not your responsibility, because then Red should be behind bars for what she did, the bullying with Zach. Fact Freak came forward and said that she wanted a deep dive on Zach. If Zach, God forbid, would not have made it, would Red then have gone to jail? Of course not. So don't believe what Corey's telling you. You are not responsible for what action somebody's going to take. I mean, I could come in your box, you could bully me, and I could go and do something to myself. It's not your responsibility. This is a platform. It's not like you're coming to my house and taunting me and driving me to a mental point of anguish. And even then, you still would not be held responsible. It was my actions. So then Red should be in jail. That young guy that unalived himself on a live stream, that gamer, the bullies that pushed him to it, they're not in jail because it was his own actions. So what Corey's telling you is bullshit. He's trying to shut you up.
He's not, what he said to me was about the police. You know what I mean? He got
because he knows that you don't like the police.
Oh, he sent me the evidence, but little did I know that was about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I don't want to push it to the edge. I would never ever want to push Taylor to the edge. At the end of the day, I don't know what's true and what's not. At the end of the day, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if you're wrong and she has had a miscarriage?
If she's had a miscarriage, like I said, I don't care. Did she care about the person that they thought was me and put their unalived son on the live? Did she care about putting out false stories on women that had lost their children?
Guys, I will never be manipulated. Honestly, I would never be manipulated. But I'm just
right now. I think you have to look at the fact, Elusive, that Corey is manipulating you.
All I'm saying, no, he's not manipulating me. He did say about the police, absolutely, but I didn't believe that. I didn't believe about the police case, and I questioned that. But I've never been. I think with me, it's just is she. I don't want to push her over the edge. I think she's capable of doing something to herself.
Yeah, that's wouldn't be your fault. But hey, again, you're entitled to how you feel. 100%. 100%.
And that does, concern me, and I'd rather just keep my opinions to myself,
Yeah. And that's on you, I guess. Just don't let anyone like Corey, who's trying to carry.
Angie, what, because, you're saying that she hasn't had a miscarriage, but what evidence have you...
I don't believe that she has.
Evidence have you got that she hasn't?
I don't believe that she has because I know her to be a liar. The stuff that she's kind of putting out there isn't adding up. Her timeline's not adding up. And I'll show that tonight. Things that, like he said she went in on the Sunday. She said she went in on the Saturday. It just, a lot of things are not adding up.
Guys, I'm backtracking. I'm concerned for her mental health, yeah? Do you understand?
Yeah, and that's very caring of you. But she...
I'm really sick of people saying, oh, you're backtracking, say it how it... I'm concerned about the way she feels. What if she has had a miscarriage and these people in these comments that are saying she's a liar, show me the evidence that she has lied.
Well, I guess
I'm just concerned, I'll never want to be pushing her over the edge.
I don't think anyone should be pushed over the edge. Me personally, I don't care. After what she's said to me, I don't...
We can all have opinions, right, and say da-da-da, yeah? But sometimes I don't think those opinions should be outed on social media, especially if you're dealing with someone that is suffering with their mental health. That's just my opinion. It's not me backtracking. It's just me just not wanting to push someone over the edge. It's that simple.
But let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this, and that's very kind of you, and that's why I like you, because you have a heart. Did people care when they pushed you over the edge?
Yeah, but that wasn't Talia.
No, but I'm just saying in general. Did people care?
No, but that's not Talia. You know what I mean?
I know, but you're talking about how you're dealing with it personally, how you don't want to push someone over the edge, and that's how you feel. Yeah. But for everyone else who's questioning it, and people are going after, like myself, oh, how could you do that? She this, she that. Prove your DV, prove your miscarriages, blah, 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 blah. How did you feel when everyone was coming after you? Did anyone care about your feelings?
No, they didn't, but that wasn't anything to do with Talia.
But this
that was nothing to do with Talia. And, you know what I mean?
Your caring is towards Talia because you're afraid she's going to do something to herself, and you're very kind to take that position where most of us aren't taking that position because we're more like, no, we think you're lying and this is why. Because there's too many things that don't add up. But also, people can't come after us that don't believe her because we have the right to question it. Yeah. Just like people came after you and probably you felt like you were in a terrible fucking place and nobody gave a shit.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question though? If she had, if she did, did do something to herself, would you care?
Would I care if she, no.
Really? Well,
I don't watch her. Everything I've seen about her is negative. She doesn't impact anything in my life. Like, would you care? Like, I might be like, holy shit, she actually did that. But I'm not going to sit and cry about it. It's okay. I don't know her.
Yeah, I wouldn't sleep. You get what I'm saying? I just...
Yeah, no. Yeah, if someone decides to off themselves, if you guys in the comments are like, wow, oh my God, if I get off the live and I go unalive myself, are you guys going to give a shit?
I would. Yes, I would.
You might because...
I don't know you personally, but I would. I really would.
But most people here wouldn't give a shit. Most people here wouldn't care. They'd be like, oh, that Canadian Angie, really? Oh my God, she unalived herself? That's so sad. And they would carry on with their life. They're not going to...
I think it's a difficult one because I don't feel that, EQ should be taking the blame for it. Absolutely not. But then, I just feel, it's so hard. Very hard.
The only thing, if God forbid, if she did anything to herself, I wouldn't take the responsibility that she did it because of me.
Well, it's a very difficult one because obviously, EQ's been blamed for all this and that. We've got to think about the way she's feeling also. But then at the same time, if Talia's, very, vulnerable and, and feeling that way, which she has come on my platform to say, whether it's an action or not, I don't know.
Who's to say that EQ's not vulnerable right now either?
No, exactly. This is what I'm saying. It's a difficult one. So that's why I want to keep my opinions to myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying yes, I believe. I'm not saying I don't. It's so difficult.
I guess it is, yeah. But again, for me, I want what I'm seeing. It's kind of contradicting what she's saying. If I'm wrong, and I don't know what it would take to convince a lot of people. I think the app is 50-50. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Yes, she's lying. No, she's not. So I think it's a split app right now on this thing.
Angie, I think I don't know if you want to put them out, it's entirely up to you, but Rick's didn't tell you what.
No, they've probably been sent here by their leader, Red, to get me blocked. I don't have anything to say to them after what they've done to me. I don't watch them. I never watched them when they were doing it. I would see it through FYP pages. They were brutal. They were disgusting. They were telling people that this woman was definitely me, and that woman had suffered a tragic loss, something that we still have a remembrance for all those kids that died, that passed away in a horrible. They didn't care. So I don't care about their story. I couldn't care less. Because if you don't care about someone else, now you want compassion, why should I give it to you? You have shown no compassion to that family and all the other women that you put up there on his life saying, this is her, this is her, this is her. Do you think, Delusive, for 1 second, that if they would have found me or found where my son is laid in his grave, do you think anything would have stopped them from putting it up in their life? They wouldn't have. They would have done it. So don't anyone sit here today and say you're vile, because they would have done it. Oh, this is where her son lays. This was her son's name. They would have done it.
One thing, Angie, would have, could have, but they never did.
They would have, but they outed out another woman who they thought was me.
But this is where I'm saying they would have, they could have, but they never did.
But
did they do that? They didn't do that.
You're wrong, because they did. They took a woman who they thought was me and they put her unalived son on their life. They doxed the woman's family. They doxed her address. And everybody in his chat was saying, you've got the wrong person. Go listen to the YouTube videos. And he was adamant that was me. And he showed that woman's child deceased. So you can damn hell, there's no would have, could have, should have. You can bet your ass that guy would have put it out there, because he put that woman out there. That wasn't me. My son died at birth. Her son died, I think he was 17 or so. He didn't care. Everyone was telling him, it's not her, stop it, stop it, stop it. And he still did it. So you want to sit here and tell me to have compassion for those type of people? What if that was me? What if I had to relive that trauma because they put it out there and I unalived myself? Do you understand where I'm getting at? Everyone's tiptoeing around Talia. She doesn't tiptoe around anyone. They are. What if that was me? They would have still done it. So don't anybody come to me and say show compassion for Talia and fucking Pritzker, because it's not happening. And Luke, who sat there on his live and said, well, I didn't come across it. You do the fucking FYP. It was all over the FYP. You would have seen it. You chose not to show it. So stop. They're all shooting their mouth off. So that guy doxed a woman, her husband, her sister, the passed away child, and had no compassion. So why should I or anyone else have compassion for people like that? So it's not what they thought that was me. Delusive. They thought that was me. Imagine reliving that on a platform like TikTok. What if I unalived myself? Did they have consideration like you're having for them right now? They didn't care. And everyone was telling them, stop, stop, stop. No, they still went with it. They leaked, like I said, her family, her sister, her brother, addresses, the unalived child, all of it. He didn't stop. What if that was me? And I unalived myself? They wouldn't have cared. Why should I care about them? So when people come, well, you don't care? No. No. Because that could have been me. And you could have made me relive my trauma on this app again. And
you know what though, Angie, I get what you're saying, but it could have been, but it wasn't you. You know what I mean? What if Talia does, you know what I mean?
What if I would have?
But you didn't. You didn't. Thank
But
God.
what if I would have though? It's the same.
All I hear though is what if, could have, but you didn't. What if, could have, you know what I mean? You didn't. What if Tally does something to herself? Do you know what I mean?
No salt and pepper, your assholes with your blocking salt and pepper. Everyone knows what it means, you dumbasses. Look how immature. Salt and pepper, peanut butter and cheese.
You get what I'm saying? It wasn't. You haven't, you're still here, thank God. But what if Talia does something to herself?
But but you're still missing the point. When they outed that woman, what if that was me and I unalived?
But you're saying, what if? What if, could have? It never happened.
Well, you're saying, you're asking the same thing. What if?
Yeah, but you're saying, Angie, you're saying, what if, could have? Yeah, it never happened.
But that applies to what you're saying too. I don't want to talk about it because what if
she does? What if she does? What if it's not could have?
The exact same thing, Delusive. You're saying, what if she does? What if? What if she does? It's what you're saying to me, but you didn't. What if, but you never did. But it's the same situation with her. What if she does?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is what if, could have, but she could still do something to herself.
Well, if she's not, listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. If that's the way you think and you're entitled to it, and if you want to stay, anyone can stay out of it and not question anything all the time, that's fine. But at the end of the day, if that's the hold that she's got on everyone, I'm vulnerable and I might do something to myself, then she's actually stopping people from talking about it because, like you, they're thinking she's vulnerable and they're afraid she may do something to herself. And that's just going to stop a conversation. I am not willing to stop the conversation. I think people that don't believe it have a right to their voice and their opinion on why they don't believe it. And I think
Can you not let them, it's your platform. Can you not let them have their say?
Who?
Rickster and Talia.
No, they will never be on my platform after what they did. No. Not at all. It's just going to turn into a shooting match, and I don't care to hear what they have to say. I don't care. Just like they didn't care about me and what they were putting out there that could have been me, and they wouldn't have cared. Why should I care about their situation today? To me, that shows me two demented, uncompassionate people that need help in the way they think and the way they want to destroy people. They've already doxed women's postal codes. They've doxed addresses of single women living on their own that have been through DV relationships. They've done it.
But can I just say, someone has said, Angie, go live and take the views. This is not about the views, guys. This is a very sensitive subject, right? This is not about the views and the drama right now, okay?
I don't care about the views, you guys.
No, someone just said for me to go live and take your views. This is not about the views, love. This is nothing about the views.
It's not at all. We're having a discussion. Angie can go in there and I can...
It's a sensitive subject. This is not about drama right now.
That's just my take, Delusive. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. For me, if there was no discrepancies in her story and whatever, and they had been different people on the app, I would believe it without question. But because of how malicious they are, and I can speak personally as what they tried to do to me, I don't have compassion for people like that. I don't.
Can we not do a poll? Because it's quite an interesting subject, to be honest. Whether people would have, compassion for someone has done what you're saying they have done to you. I mean, I don't know if that's insensitive, but it's quite an interesting subject because I get where you're coming from. I really do. But then at the same time, I think, well, there was, if what has happened is true, and she has had this miscarriage, there's a baby involved, you know what I mean, that she lost,
But then here's my other question. According to her own words, in 2017, she lost a child. She miscarried. In 2018, she's saying she would never want to feel the pain of losing a child.
Hi guys, yeah, so she got bananaed. Yeah, has she come back live? Oh, I need a vodka. Let me just pull my trousers up one sec, guys. Oh. Morning, no afternoon, guys. Thank you for the gifts. I'm just keeping out of it on both sides, to be fair. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Yeah, exactly. We're going to start the FYP in a minute anyway. Can you just put to these two boxes, people in the boxes? Hiya.
Afternoon, Angie.
You alright?
So we've just obviously all watched you in Canadian Angie's live, but have you not noticed all the comments are saying we all got muted? I only got muted because Canadian Angie was going on about the discharge letter that Talia had, saying, oh, what, she blacked out. Canadian Angie needs to understand, she's in Canada, we're in England. Paperwork and hospitals are so different. We have our national insurance numbers on there. We have our hospital numbers on there, etc. It's like they're reaching. They really, really are reaching.
Talia has brought evidence, right? She didn't need to, but however, she has. I just feel people need to prove that she's lying. And there's no proof there that she's lying.
There's no proof because I'm sorry, you can blatantly see that lady, you don't even need to see the evidence, you can just see it in that lady's face and hear it in that lady's voice.
I mean, that's not evidence how someone acts, do you know what I mean? But however, no one has brought actually solid evidence she's making it up.
She's shown the pregnancy test, which obviously I'll flip here both sides. Anyone can show positive pregnancy test. Okay. She's shown hospital pictures. Again, flip both sides. She's shown pictures of the miscarriage, but she has shown the dish, and they're like, oh, she's edited the date. Come on, seriously. Like, this is and do you know what? I actually feel sorry for Talia because she's a woman who is grieving the loss of a child, and she is a creator on TikTok, and you can see she's just wanting to be believed. You can see she's going around the app. No woman should have to do that, but you can see she is heartbroken and wanting to be believed. And if anyone, Angie, out of everyone, I think Talia and Rickster hold a lot of respect for you.
Yeah.
As someone on TikTok, I think you are one of the big, and this isn't me trying to sway you onto their side. You've got your own mind, but I do think they hold a high opinion of you and respect you quite a bit. And I think if anyone's opinion matters, I think the only person's opinion now to them is yours. But just try not to get involved in it because it's turning very messy, questioning a child loss.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Hiya, Ange. Morning.
Hiya.
I don't want to talk about this, but what I do want to talk about is you have such a heart of gold, and I stand with you. Please don't get involved. You have shown your heart is in the right place. You care. You generally care. You don't give a fuck about the views. Nothing on this one. You're sticking to your guns, and I love it. Just keep being you, all right, darling?
Thank you, famous darling. Yeah,
right.
When someone said in the comments, go live and take the views. What? It's nothing about the views, love. You know, it's nothing about that because it's a sensitive subject. You know what I mean, to many people.
I see that you said about Talia, obviously, how do you not know she could harm herself, basically? And then, obviously, because all the comments in that chat was biased, people was like, well, what?
I don't want any hate on Angie either, Canadian Angie.
No, this isn't. But in the comments, I've seen people saying, but what happens if EQ does? because of the hate she's getting. EQ's getting the hate because not because of what she did to Talia, not at all. It's because of what she has mocked. And people need to take Talia and Rickster out of the equation and see what EQ has done as a whole, as a community. She has mocked a community of women and men, of course. They've also lost the child. But yeah, I think it's wrong how the EQ's and Canadian Angie's lives are very biased. That everyone's comment, if you go against them or something, or not even against them, show an opinion like I did. I said, that's the NHS number. I got muted for it.
Yeah.
Hi, Angie. They were blocking us all in there and muting us if we were saying anything different. But they're just going out misread now to get her down as well. Like, I don't agree with some of the stuff, you know, that I voiced it before. But to throw you under the bus and Zach under the bus, to do it is disgusting, knowing how much pain you went through and how much Zach went through just to score points. And they shouldn't get, do you know what I mean? They shouldn't use you or Zach.
Yeah.
It's absolutely disgusting because they're just throwing more trauma at more people.
I think if EQ goes live tonight, I don't think she should mention it. You know, I think it should just be, people should just move on and just, you know, leave it alone.
Yeah, it was Canadian Angie who said she was going to bring what happened to you and Zach to the live tonight. Which
I wasn't. Was I in the box when she said
no,
that?
You were in Miss Red's box at the time.
I'm just not taking sides at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I don't know.
You've had 2 days doing a live about it. You've heard everybody's opinion, upside down, inside out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just keep out of it, Angie, but don't let them throw you under the bus just to get back at other people. Anyway, I'm going to drop down, Angie.
Yeah, me too, Angie. Thank you.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Angie. All right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks. What I wanted to say, you know about this discharge paperwork, what is being questioned now. So if anyone... So in England, and I know a lot of us, this is where we all live, we all know, each hospital trust has completely different discharge paperwork. It would all look different. So for people saying, well, that's not what it looks like, everybody's looks different. Also, you can print your discharge summary off your NHS app. Your GP can print you a copy. Again, that would look different. The things what Talia has probably blacked out, in my opinion, would be a hospital number, her NHS number, her address, a GP's address, all of those identifiable details you don't want people on TikTok to see.
Yeah.
You can, because if you've got somebody's hospital number or NHS number, you could potentially request a lot of information with somebody's details, with all of that. And that's what I imagine she is blanked out, and I just can't get my head around the whole thing. Do you know what I mean? It's just crazy.
Yeah.
But I think you're doing the right thing, keeping out of it. But what I would also ask you, Angie, is I know Canadian Angie's just said that when she goes live tonight, she's going to bring all the evidence on red. Absolutely, bring your evidence, whatever you've got, bring it to the app. But why use you and Zach? Do you actually want your past issues with Miss Red brought up again tonight and discussed? Does Zach want that brought up and discussed? That's just something I was wondering.
Well, I mean, I think, you know, if it's on TikTok, she has every right to talk about it. I'd rather she didn't, but she's going to do what she wants to do at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah, I just think if you've got enough evidence to prove your point of what's being done to you personally, then you don't need to bring anybody else into it, really, do you? You don't need to say, oh, well, this person did this to Zach, this person did this to Angie, this person did this to the milkman and the dog walker. Do you know what I mean? Use your own information if you've got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm only jumping up for a sec 'cause I'm really busy. It's just because you mentioned Zach. I don't know if anyone's seen this morning because he was only on for about 10 minutes. He only had about 700 people in. He's actually signed himself into a psych ward today. He's getting picked up by the doctors, so I'd maybe just leave Zach out a bit on this one.
Yeah.
But it's on the FYP if you search it. He's definitely going. But all right, thanks, Ange. Bye.
Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, I like sex, so wow, I didn't see
Yeah, I
that.
just think other people should be left out of it. I know it's hard on TikTok and these things, but if you've got a point to prove and you've got a score to settle, if you've got the evidence, you've got the facts relating to you, then by all means bring it, do it. I think other people...
Zach loves a sympathy card. Wow. Right, can we block this person, please? Get out of my life. You know, what's wrong with people, for fuck's sake? Is there something wrong with you?
You know, the only other thing I picked up on, I heard you asking Angie, you know, would you care if Talia did something to herself? And do you know, I listened to what she said and what was done to her, then, you know, she's got every right to feel the way she does. However, if that was me, it would make me... If somebody made me feel that way, or there was the potential that they were going to do something what could make me feel like that, I would not want to contribute to somebody else feeling exactly the same way that I could have done had something happened to me.
You've got an opinion that's not a nice opinion, you know, or, you know, goes against what everyone else is saying. Maybe keep it to yourself if that person is not in a good place. Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah. I just can't understand the logic that I could have harmed myself because of what you potentially were going to do to me, but now something's happening to you, I'm going to make sure that that's how you feel, the same as I potentially could have. Like, I don't understand why you would want somebody to feel that way, or even maybe...
Yeah, the Canadian Angie's would have, could have, this is how I felt, but, you know, you're still here, thank God, you know, fortunately, but however, Talia might not be here. You know what I mean? She might do something to herself, and you know, and we need to remember that. You know, she is a vulnerable woman. You know, and I do believe she is capable of doing something.
Yeah, and I get that, you know, Canadian Angie, like you said, it could have, should have, would have, and maybe that could have happened to her. So she's got some idea of how that made her feel and how she could have felt by something like that happening to her. But what's happening now, regardless of what's being done, is very real. And Talia or whoever could do something to themselves. Why would you want to contribute to that when you know yourself how it felt, and that could have been you in that situation?
Yeah.
That's the bit I just don't get, but that's all I wanted to say anyway.
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
And well done on cracking the Grandad case, DCI Delusive. I loved it.
You know, but with him, I don't think, you know, I don't believe he's a scammer. You know, he told the truth. He's in a car. He is homeless. You know, he does have a job. Everything he said was the truth, but what he missed out was that he does gamble. And that's an addiction. So, you know, he does scam people. Maybe he manipulated people, you know what I mean? He didn't want to tell people that, you know, he's going to gamble your money away. However, it is an addiction. And that's, you know, that's not his fault. It's, you know, we all understand addictions, you know, with alcohol, drugs, whatever it may be, you know what I mean? But that's maybe what got him in the situation that he's in, you know? But, you know, there's not hate on him. You know what I mean?
He needs help, and he needs some help and support with his addictions.
He's not lied about his situation. He just didn't bring up the gambling.
Yeah, and he's not going to, until he's willing to accept the help, he's not going to get the help. And that's
something Sam gave him.
Yeah, that's something he needs to do.
That's on Sam Walker, because I did call it out from the very beginning, because because he was putting up on that old age filter. Although that he said that was his act before he became homeless, I told him to take it off because it could look like he's manipulating people. Because when I first went onto his live, I thought he was 70 years old. He's not. He's 45 apparently. But he needs to take that off. But yes, Sam gave him a lot of money, but that's on Sam. You know, because there was warning signs there, you know, and I did call it out that, you know, he shouldn't be putting on the old age filter, and we don't know whether he's really homeless. I did say it, yeah. I don't feel that Sam should ask for that money back. Well, whether he did or not, I don't know. However, that is on Sam for gifting such a huge amount on a TikTok.
If you didn't raise your suspicions, Angie, I don't think anybody would have looked into it. His ex probably wouldn't have come to the platform and said, and this probably might not have come out, and a lot of other people could have donated money or wanted to help him with good intentions, and he hasn't obviously accepted that help for the right reasons.
Yeah. I mean, DG, it wasn't Sam, someone said it was DG. That's on DG, no one else, because he should have researched and looked into it. It's an app, for God's sake, it's TikTok. There's so many people that, he didn't actually scam anybody. He hasn't scammed anyone. He just never told people that he's a gambler. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go, Angie, and let you get on with your
FYP. But he didn't scam you.
I'll let you get on with your FYP, Angie.
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
No problem, bye.
Well, anyone that's given them money, that's on them. And I made it very clear to everybody on my live, if you gift them, that's up to you. That's going to be on you. So you should have researched it. You should have, used your head. It is social media. We are on TikTok. He didn't scam anyone. That's not the right word to use. He might have manipulated you, you know what I mean? But, it is an addiction at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So anyone that's gifted them, I don't think you're going to get your money back. I don't think you should be asking for your money back. That's on you for gifting him. People had gambling addiction. Would they have gave him money? Oh no, they wouldn't have. Of course they wouldn't have. He never spoke on it, no. But that's on you that you gifted him. You should have maybe used your head and realised that this could be lying. I could just go and get a blanket, go and sit in my car and make out I'm homeless. I mean, he is homeless, but he could have lied about that. He hasn't, but he could have. That's on for you. That's on you because you gifted him. You should have found out the truth. You should have used your own head and thought, you know what, it could be, so I'm not going to do it. If you want to go and help the homeless, go and help someone off TikTok. Go to your local area and go and help someone. But don't ever help anyone on TikTok. Right, should we get on with the FYP? Right. Yeah, so just don't whinge that you've given this man money. That's on you. No one else but yourself. You seem different this morning, Ange. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. Right, should we get on with the FYP? What theme tune should we put on? We've got EastEnders, Jimmy Kyle, or should we do the BBC News? What should we do, guys? Jake, Jimmy Kyle? Alexa, play the Jeremy Kyle theme tune.
The Jeremy Kyle Show theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's 12:50 on a Tuesday afternoon. Hope you're having a good day. Not that I give a shit, because I don't. Guys, we're going to do the cult FYP. Guys, this is not a biased platform. We will talk about everything and anything. If you are triggered or affected, please do leave the live. There's a big X button at the top. Please leave. Do not come to me. Do not follow me. Block me, because you probably will be affected, because let's face it, it's Angie. We do not do trauma dumping on here. So if you go trauma dumping, you probably will be dinged, because I don't care. Right. Let me just... should we get on with the FYP, guys? Let's start. Oh, okay. Right, where are we starting first? Okay, we'll play that one last.
This is why I think he's
that one last.
Awful, but
last.
The gist of it.
Okay, let's start with this one, actually. This is Grandad and Sam Walker.
something else, do you know what I mean? And that's it, but so like the people who have fucking sent the money just to like know about the house of things, the reason why there's nothing in this bank is because what have you done with it, like, to let people know?
Yeah.
What have you done with it?
Doubled it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. And that's it. So just to let people know, he's open about his gambling, and he's just been told he's gambled some money. But I believe that you can get over it. Like, you're a decent fella in the sense of, this is why when you took the filter off, you said you was homeless. I'm looking, thinking you was going to be some rough looking fucking art fella. You're not. So you got no problem getting yourself a fucking beard. Like, I'm thinking there's got to be something going on here. Like, and then when you showed your face and thinking, he's not, in my head I'm thinking, he's not, I don't think, I'm not 100% whether he's a scammer, but at the same time, I knew something else was going on. And gambling is the problem. You just need to address it. I believe it. I genuinely believe you can do it, man. You just got to do it yourself. Do you know what I mean? But that's it. But look, I'm going to go now, lad, but if anyone wants to speak to him in terms of helping out with his gambling, forwarding him on to someone, then inbox him, because I really hope he gets the help he needs. But you got anything else you want to say?
Yeah. So, yeah, if you don't know, his wife come onto my platform, right, to say that he's a liar, he's a scammer, all those kind of things. But she did say that he does live in a car. He is homeless. He's made himself homeless because he's a gambler. He does have a job. He's a carer. And all of that. So, it is quite sad, really. You know, he has done it to himself. Absolutely. So that's up to you whether you gift him, and bear in mind that if you do gift him, he probably will gamble that money away. You know, I mean, but it is an addiction, isn't it? So it is. It's an addiction, it's an illness. And, you know, it's not his fault. He's not scamming anyone. But I do feel when his wife came onto my platform, I think she was bitter. You know what I mean? You know, she's going on about the kids and all of this, and, you know, put my ex on here, he'll probably say a lot about me. You know what I mean? That's the impression I got. And I think maybe she just needs to give him a break. You know, he's in his car, you know, and he can't help it. But, you know, if you gift him, that's on you. He probably will gamble it. But gifting on here can become an addiction. Yeah, absolutely it can. Yeah, and I feel sad for him. He hasn't manipulated anyone by using the old man filter. You know, before he was homeless, he was using it. However, he might have in some ways did continue to use it to manipulate people. I don't know, because when I went onto his live, I thought he was a 70-year-old man. I nearly gifted him myself, but, you know, I've got a good head on my shoulders. I thought, no, if I was going to gift someone, it'd be someone off TikTok. Yeah, let me give you some advice, guys. If you want to give someone that is homeless, go to your local area, yeah? Do it off TikTok. Don't even bother on TikTok, because you don't know whether someone is telling the truth, whether they're lying. You just don't know. It's not worth it. Go and gift someone else, you know. Go and research into the homelessness and just charity, a non-profiting charity or a food bank. Go and give it to them. Don't do it on TikTok. I've said it over and over again, and people don't listen. Stop gifting people on TikTok. Listen, people might say, but you gift me, but I'm not saying I'm homeless. I'm telling you where the money is going. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just be careful who you gift. There's a few on here pretending. Absolutely there is. I could just go and buy a tent right now and put it in my garden and say I'm homeless. You know what I mean? And start getting money from people. So many people do it. It's an app. It's social media. You know, if you go in your local area, I'm sure you'll find someone that's homeless. Go and give them some money. Yeah, they might buy an alcohol and drugs. Maybe, maybe not. You know, go and buy them a meal. Go and, donate it to your food bank. Don't gift people that are saying they're homeless or whatever it may be on social media. I'm off to buy a tent. Me too. Me too.
I gift you when I manage. Oh, thank you. But you don't have to, like, don't ever put yourself on debt. I've always said this. Don't ever put yourself on debt if you're going to gift me. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not worth it. You know, TikTok, right? People blame creators. It's not creators, it's TikTok. They manipulate you. All these gifting levels that you've got, 23, 30, that's coming up there, that's another form of manipulation. People, you know, where a creator will see a high gifting level and they'll pay that person more attention. I've seen it, yeah, many times on here because they're a big gifting level, got a big gifting level. I mean, you know, they gift big. That's another form of manipulation from TikTok. Yeah, they're not stupid, it's a business. You know, and people want to get to the next level. Oh, gift, get to that next level. I want to be a big gifting level because they get more attention. It's just another form of manipulation. You know, everything, you know, the battles, you know, the leaderboard, all of it. It's all about money. You know? So just be careful who you gift. But however, if you want to give someone because you like them, like as in they help with your mental health, they help with your loneliness, you find them entertaining, whatever it may be, then there's nothing wrong with gifting someone. Because, you know, you go to a show, you pay to get in, right? It's the same with TikTok. You might see someone that you really like and that entertain you. There's nothing wrong with gifting either, you know? But however, there's, you know, a lot of people do manipulate on this app. You know, and just remember that when you see someone that you think is homeless, they're probably not. They probably ordered a tent, sitting in their garden or wherever it may be to get gifts out of people. You'll never know. So my advice is just don't gift them. Go to your local area and help that way. You know what I mean? Just don't gift on TikTok. But you can gift if you like someone because they're entertaining, you know. Birthday tomorrow, I'll have all the gifts. Oh, happy birthday. That's why I sent you gifts. Oh, thank you, Infinity. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Charity begins at home. Absolutely. I gift whoever helps me in some ways and I never go live. Yeah. That's why even people with a disability, I don't like it. Because I feel they use their disability to get gifts on here. Absolutely they do. You know, you look at them and they pull on your hearts. They pull on your heartstrings. GoFundMe's, that's another one. I don't give to GoFundMe's. I don't give to PayPal's, unless it's a natural charity, which I have put up myself. It's a natural charity. None of the money goes to me. You get an email to say thank you, blah blah blah. That's very different. But I don't give to GoFundMe's. I don't give to disabilities, and I don't give to any charity or homeless on TikTok. If I want a gift, I'd do that off TikTok. No one's going to pull on my heartstrings. There's so many people in need, do you know what I mean? Just don't do it on TikTok. You are what? I don't give to anyone on here. Well, and you don't have to. And I've never ever asked, I might say it out of banter, but I've never asked for any gifts. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to gift me anything. Block the person that's not gifting. Blind dog charity. That's a lovely charity as well. Exactly. You got to do your research. Do you know what I mean? Do your research, guys, because there's so many people that manipulate. Even the homeless. Believe it or not, there's an organisation, yeah, where people make out they're homeless. They're not homeless. You don't even know who you can trust anymore. Thank you, Ziana. To animal charities. Oh yeah, an animal charity. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But my passion is the dog meat market. If you want a good charity, please do look into the dog meat charity. Oh, thank you. Is it Helen? Thank you. Do please look into the dog meat market. Yeah. So that will be in other countries. Yeah. So maybe not so much. Can I say something, guys? Don't look into dog charities in this country. Let me tell you why. Because they're looked after. Thank God. Fortunately, they are looked after. But in other countries, they're not looked after. So if you want to donate to a charity, look abroad, you know, and how these dogs are being treated, you know, especially the dog meat market. Thank you. Have a look into that. You know what I mean? Absolutely horrific. Yeah, and if you can save one dog's life, that's one dog. Yeah.
So if you want to look into adoption of a dog, also look abroad, China, all those kind of countries, you know, that rescue these dogs from being eaten. You know, absolutely horrific. So that's my advice. If you want to donate to a dog charity, look abroad. Yeah, this country, the charity is amazing. They're amazing. Other countries are not like that. You know what I mean? Look abroad. Yeah. I donate to mental health awareness. Yeah, that's a good charity too. Rescue a dog is the best thing to do. Absolutely. Romania dog charity. Yeah, as long as they don't profit from it. You know what I mean? So make sure they don't profit from what you're giving them. Oh, thank you. So where now to adopt a dog from abroad? Yeah. So please do look into dogs in other countries. But you donate to Battersea. Listen, let me tell you, right? Good charity, don't get me wrong. However, they get a lot of donations. They do get a lot of donations. Yeah. So please look abroad where they're not getting the donations that Battersea Dogs Home are getting. Yeah. Battersea is the worst charity, so is Dogs Trust. Yeah, well, like I said, yeah. Just look elsewhere. Dog Trust, yeah. You'd be surprised how the dogs kennels are struggling. Oh, really? Yeah, but you know, they're not struggling as in this country as other countries. You know, a dog's a dog, right? If you can save one dog's life, please do look into it, because that is my passion. And I accidentally, how I got into what happened, right? It's always been my passion, but I was just scrolling through and I came across this guy, right? And he rescues dogs from the dog meat market, right? And I researched him and I found out he was a fraudster, right? Yeah. That he was pretty much involved. It was disgusting. I was horrified. But however, how these dogs were treated, how they were tied up, trigger warning guys, trigger warning, how they were tied up, how they were treated, everything. It was absolutely horrific. And I honestly, please have a look into that, because these poor dogs really do need you. Thank you. And if we can adopt dogs from this horrific, absolutely horrific slaughter, that's what I call it, that would be amazing. Thank you. You know what, I did have I'm gonna have to put a PayPal up for this, you know. Call company saying I need to pay, oh, for God's sake. They pocket the money in other countries. Yeah, you got to find a good charity, you know, where they're not pocketing that money. We have it here though. Well, apparently Sam Walker's going to Congo, and he's putting, this is his words, he's putting these people in cages and actually treating them like they treat these animals. So that's his next project. So I'm looking forward to that one. I don't know how much I'd be able to see, because there's no way I can watch, you know, these poor animals. You know what I mean? Years I can't watch. No, it depends. Yeah, depends what he shows, I suppose. But we all turn a blind eye to animal abuse, right? But I'm just so grateful there are people like Sam Walker and other people that don't turn a blind eye to it. You know, that do see it. Because without them, yeah, they wouldn't be making a difference. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah. Right, let's go on to the next video. What have we got here? Let's have a look. Oh, what's this one? No, I'm not going to take that. Let me have. A woman going through. Right, Miss Red has a say on Talia, Canadian Angie, and Evil Queen.
The most traumatic experience of her life. And let me tell you, right, and I'm going to get fucking emotional here. I'm going to get, I'll try not to be right to compose. When I watched that woman speak, I don't really want watch a video all the way through. I had to pause it a few times just to get through it. You don't have to send me gifts, guys, please, but thank you. Hold your gifts while I'm speaking about this. Thank you, everybody. Just hold your gifts while I'm speaking about this. It took a lot for me to get through that video, Natalia. I've got a violation, guys, but I'm going to keep going. If I do get a ban, please go on the watch for the Misreads Luke account. Okay, so I'll probably get a ban, but it's worth it.
We saw that, didn't we? One second, let me just forward it.
Yeah, sometime.
I'm going to forward it a little bit. We've seen all that.
Like I say, you want to come for me, I don't care, because I think there's going to be enough people that are going to have my back on this situation, but you lot need to be told, and I've sat here for long enough and not said anything. You're a bunch of fucking bullies, all of you, and you, Canadian Angie, where you've got this big ego from, I'll never know. I'll have respect for you when you come on camera and you can look people in the eyes, just like I do and other creators that come on TikTok and take you on. We look the camera in the eyes. You don't come on camera, you hide behind a green screen. You're a coward. Come on camera. I'll have a bit of respect for you then, but you sit behind your green screen with your little troglodytes in the boxes on this massive fucking power trip. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. And now what I'm going to do, because you've had enough to say about me, talking about I made your life, me and my friends made your life a misery for a year, we led a hate train on you, you have done nothing but speak about me and anyone connected to me negatively for the longest amount of time. And I asked you, right, to show evidence of me going for you. You showed 1 or 2 clips when you spoke about me every day. Or you spoke about one of my friends every day. Whether it be Miss J, Cockapoo, you've had to go and fucking even Alex. And now you're up his feet because he defended you when people were going for your looks, but you sit there talking about everybody else's looks. Do you know what I mean? MT, is there anybody I've left out? You talk about us all the time. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to return the favour, bitch. And I'm going to open the boxes. And I'm going to let everybody talk about you. Yes. Now you will know what a hate life is all about, because this is all you do, is sit there hating on everybody else. So if there's anybody that has ever been affected by Canadian Angie, the stage is yours. Let's make this room bigger, actually, because 5,000 people ain't big enough. Repost the live. Every single person in this room, repost the live immediately. Get in the boxes, guys. Get in the boxes. You tell me what your thoughts are on this situation. Regardless of what's happened, there's been beef back and forth. Rickster's gone to eat. Miju's gone to Rickster. Talia does not deserve that, and neither does that fucking child. God bless it. Hello, Corey.
This is the one that we like. Welcome back with a boom, Miss Reds. I'm loving it. I'm here for it.
Do you know what, darling? I've had enough of sat here like a bitch for months, for weeks, because people are threatening me. Let the threats happen, because I have got enough backing. I'll take all of you cunts up. Carry on, guys.
Absolutely. In regards to Canadian Angie, I would like to implore, if she is going to question what Talia has been through, then I'm going to question her too. I want proof of her domestic violence, because if she's going to question, we have a right to question her. So I want proof that she's gone through this domestic violence as she claims. And then I think she said she's had multiple miscarriages. I think she said her own live yesterday. I don't believe that. Sorry, no proof, no story. Sorry. So
exactly.
I want proof of everything.
Darling. Sorry to cut you off. We have to prove ourselves time and time again. So does everybody else. Yeah, let's not have double standards, guys. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Sorry for it.
Miss Red, Miss Red, that's my saying. I'm sick of you stealing my sayings. Well, it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
is good for the gander. Sorry.
Absolutely. So she needs to give proof of everything that she does. Not only that, for somebody who's in a different country, somebody who's only got the backing or the support in her own life from a community in which she gifts that community, or she gifts the creator, but that community only goes with her because she gifts. When she fell out with EQ last time, her views dropped massively. We all know this. So this is the only reason why she's got a platform now, and that's her self-conceited self of grandeur. Because as soon as her and EQ fall out, which will happen inevitably, don't know when, but hopefully soon. But as soon as them two fall out again, then she'll drop down to normal numbers. But how can she sit there and have an opinion on every single person on UK TikTok, but she sits behind a green screen and then she thinks she's some sort of celebrity because we all want to see her face? No, we want to see your face because if you judge everybody, we have a right to judge you.
And guys, I just want to say absolutely well done, darling. This isn't just about Canadian Angie. Let's not take it off what EQ does tell you. I want to just say that.
Can I just say something quickly? Then I'm jumping out because I'm really angry. I was in Talia and Ricky's live last night. That was absolutely horrendous. As a mum of two girls and a mum who has actually lost a baby, absolutely, there's a special place in hell for you, you cunt. The sooner that bus arrives, the better. And that's all I'm going to say. Thanks for having me up. Goodbye.
No problem. Thank you, darling. Guys, you don't have to wait. Don't be polite. Just jump up.
It's right. Will you work your camera for me?
Can you drop me, please? Can you drop me, please?
Wipe your camera.
Can someone drop me?
Sorry, hang on. What did you say, Corey?
Wipe your camera. It's all blurry. Not with your finger. You use something like, I don't know, a cloth or something.
My camera's fine.
It's gone really blurry on my end.
It is slightly blurry, misread. If you wipe it with your sleeve or something, it should help.
Yeah, it is very blurry. There you go.
Damn.
I just want to say fair play, Corey. I agree with everything you said. What's good for Gus is good for Gander. EQ and Canadian Angie, and to each and every single person that was sat in that live, even more so the females, you should be ashamed of yourself. When you have a woman that's going through such a horrific ordeal, for you to speak the way you spoke about that woman, you make me sick. I hope each and every one of you, when you fall asleep at night, you get tortured by the nightmares you have. I hope you never have a good sleep. I hope you stub your toe daily. I hope you have to walk on plugs. And as that other lady said, there's a special place in hell for people like you. And that's exactly where you deserve to go.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Kimmy. Guys, just come in whenever you want. You don't have to wait your turn.
I won't say much more, right? But what I will say on the matter is the reason why EQ's little troglodytes, in Miss Red's words, the reason why they all say the same thing is the birds of a feather flock together. All the wrong uns are on the one side. So all of us with the same human being of a mind would, regardless of what Talia and Rickster have done, because let's be honest, they've both been little shits, right? But regardless of what they have done, they sympathise for the situation. That's why the only people that are going against the grain now is all of EQ's lot. And the reason for that is because she's so full of hatred, she's managed to find the odd human being in the world, which is also full of hatred. But as I said, they all flock together, so fuck them all. I will be doing a deep dive on Canadian Angie, and it looks like me and the EQ beef is no longer finished. So, absolutely, take care, Miss Brad. You're looking stunning today, beautiful.
Thank you, Corey, darling.
Hello, lovely people. Hello, beautiful people.
Sorry, Chelsea. Is that my J in the comments?
He is in the comments. He's beautiful.
Oh, no. Kira needs to message you. Yeah, do you want to message me? I'll send it with my other phone. Okay, I got it here. Kiri wants you. Okay. Right. One sec. Can she, is she going to message me then? How can you be number 3 gift on Angie's yet and support? One sec. goodness. Oh, God. Right, let's go on to the next video, guys. So this is my opinion. Angie reckons all the EQ drama will be over by next week and people are not really triggered. Absolutely.
And next minute they're sitting, it's all blown over. Next minute they're all sitting back on that platform. So please, guys, do me a favour and do one, because you're not affected. Let's not pretend now, man, that you are.
I'm not affected.
I understand these people that have had a miscarriage that are affected. Yeah, I was a little bit. Wow, because I've had an abortion. It's a little bit different. Yeah. However, you think, you know what I mean, what she said. But let's not pretend, that you're triggered. You're jumping on the bandwagon. You're following everyone else like a sheep. Yeah, and in 2 weeks' time, guaranteed you'll be on her platform supporting her again, because it'll be all blown over. Oh, no one's watching me now. No one's watching me. I can go back and EQ's live now. But
no.
I can't go in. Well, I won't say I can't go in at the moment because I'll get so much hate for it.
No, absolutely not. I have.
I'm sick of people saying it.
Angie, if somebody.
It's true, guys. No one. It's true because no one jumped on it when EQ said about Sid's cot death. No one said about what she said about Miss Red's grandbabies. Not one of you mentioned it. But now all of a sudden there's a big hoo-ha because every other creator's jumped on it. That you feel that, okay, I'm going to jump on this one because I feel I'm going to be triggered today. But what about Sid's? That's losing a child. That's cot death. But there wasn't this big hoo-ha about it. It wasn't, because there's so much drama around it now, as I just feel like people are now triggered. But let's face it, you'll be back on her live in 2 weeks. Absolutely. I need to get Ziana to play this video.
Next minute they're sitting, it's all blown over. Next minute they're all sitting back on that platform. So please, guys, do me a favour.
Wait a minute, I think I rewound it. 1 sec.
Discussing children, about children, whatever it may be, yeah. And then next minute, 2 weeks later, they're supporting this person. Please.
Well, I can guarantee you I will not be one of them, Angie.
Oh, listen, my eyes are going to be peeled for everyone.
Peel them, keep matchsticks in them, because that's the lowest of the low. Bringing a present on for a dead baby. She'd probably block me, she'd probably get people to come after me. I don't give a fuck, right? But what I know is where a joke, not a joke, but we're digging at somebody.
I tell you,
there's a level of digging at somebody.
I've said once.
Tonight was the worst I've ever seen.
I've said once before, that I don't really. If people are going to say the worst on set, I have no interest in it, because I know they're going to be supporting them in 2 weeks later, and I said I can't be asked with all these people that are triggered and affected and all this, because I call bullshit. Yeah, I'm going to call bullshit when you say you're affected. Go do one. You're not affected. You're not triggered. You're none of those. Yeah, because I guarantee you'll be in EQ's live in 2 weeks or 1 week when this is blown over, guaranteed. So don't sit there telling me in a week's time, I'm no longer triggered anymore. No,
I'm not triggered, Angie, but there was thousands of
people. I guarantee it. And I tell you, when something else happens, don't even come on my platform. Don't even come on my platform and tell me how you're affected. Because I can't be asked with your bullshit. How many times has something gone, something's gone kind of viral and just, oh my God, it's disgusting. And next minute you're in his box and I'm like, what? Why are you in that person's box? You were just saying earlier that how disgusted you were. But now there you are sitting in the box. You know what I mean? You've all jumped on it, yeah? Listen, I'm not going to have my opinions on it, and this is nothing about Mixed and Talia. However, I just can't be asked with it. It's fake as fuck.
telling me in a week's time, oh, I'm no longer triggered anymore. No.
I'm not triggered, Angie, but there was thousands of people writing in the comments. I've had one, this is me, I was upset for them.
No, you're not. No, you're not. And I'll tell you why you're not. You're not menopause. Listen, let me tell you. You had your opinions yesterday. You got hate for it, right? You got hate for it. You're getting hate for it. You got people like over
Did
Pearl
you see what she did today?
I'm not finished. You got people like Pearl saying, having to go to the Hardys for gifting EQ. Yeah, everyone's jumping on this. Oh my god, I can't gift because everyone's watching me. I'm going to get so much hate and everything else and blah blah blah. You got people controlling who's going to gift this person, who's going to do, be friends with this person and blah blah blah. You're scared. You got a bit of hate menopause. You had your opinions yesterday.
No,
now you come back
stand up now.
You've changed your mind. You've changed your mind because everyone's hating on one per this EQ. Yes, rightly so.
I will not.
Everyone's hating. You gotta. You can't go against everyone else because you're getting hate for it.
In the past, that is exactly what I not, Angie. Can I respond? Sorry, because I am being talked about. I know when there's low and there's low, and I tell you one thing, that's not a topic that you ever go into, ever. Not that deep. Not that deep. I don't care. I will be blocking EQ and I won't be watching her. I will not be sitting there supporting her, and I would most definitely will not, because I cannot and would not have the heart to sit there and watch thousands of women getting affected. Did you see what she did tonight with the presents?
Yeah.
Right, so you know what I'm talking about. Did you see the people that I was watching in the comments that were coming in that the mods were blocking? This is what I'm trying to say. I am brave enough to stand up and say, that is enough EQ. That is you've gone way over EQ. You're losing it.
Wait a minute, menopause. This is weird, yeah? Right, listen one second. Wait a minute, yeah? EQ said worse than what she's said yesterday. She said worse. And I have called her out for she knows I've called her out. Yeah.
Can I ask my aunt?
I said many times. And all these people now are sitting calling her out for what she said about miscarriage and that, yeah? Sat with her when she said worse than that. Because she has said worse than that. Yeah, and we all know she's in a sexual way, yeah?
Yeah, she said worse.
Yeah. So we all know that's she said worse.
Okay, can I just...
All these people sat with her. All these people that around, I'm talking creators, sat with her.
Yes.
Yeah? And I've called her out many times, EQ, for her behaviour. Many times. And listen,
I'm calling her out on it now.
Absolutely, I've sat with her. Right? But they all called her out for the worst. So is this the worst? No, it's not. She's done worse. And all these people sat with her.
Well, can I just...
Now an issue?
No, you're not getting what I'm saying. I wasn't affected. I was looking at the comments that were coming in that the mods were trying to get to, and everybody was spamming like, I've gone through this. I was affected by the comments.
Can I just say, people say I sat with it. I said that. But I've never said on my platform, I've never said that I would never have this person in my box, or I never said, oh my God, she's affected me, she's affected everyone, and the next minute have her in the box. I've called her for her behaviour like I do on my FYP. Yeah, I call out hypocrisy on the set. Yeah, you see, she has done worse than what she said, and you all these creators are sat with her. But now all of a sudden it's an issue. Why is that? And I'll tell you why. Yeah, and listen, I'm not changing my opinion. Do not get me wrong, because what she said was vile. Yeah, but the reason why, yeah, it's a problem now is because they're so people are so fixated on taking EQ down. Right?
Yeah, I'm not sitting.
And wait a minute, and I'll tell you why. Because of a personal vendetta. Why weren't they affected? These creators like Pearl, that's having to go at the Hardys for gifting her. Why wasn't Pearl affected when she said the most disgusting things about children? No, she had her in the box. I had her in the box, don't get me wrong.
Thanks.
But why is she, what I'm saying is, why is she so affected now? She's got a personal vendetta against her. And that's what it is. And your fixation is taking EQ down because you hate her that much. But you didn't want to take her down before.
No.
Absolutely. I stand with everything I just said there.
This is why I think.
So, Corey has been contacted by the police to give evidence on Angie. So what would happen when people say that I've been silenced by Corey, right? So I was on my live, right? Corey phones me, right? And he says to me, that the police contacted him, right, in regards to a couple on TikTok. He thinks it's Talia and Rickster. Right, and he said that the police officer said to him that he's just giving him a warning, that there's a bully group, which has probably included me, okay, EQ and a few other people. Now, this police officer gave him a warning and said, this is what Corey said to me, that if something happened to them, and unalived themselves, there's going to be a legal case. This is what Corey said to me. Right, and